It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. This is your Feel Good Breakfast Show. It's a Friday morning, and of course, this weekend is sporting packed. So we can't
Has this not been the best show we have ever had? Ever.
Of course, Katula and Jeremy Harris are here to now delve into the issues of the day with regards to the 2019 ICC Cricket World Cup. It's well underway with lots of excitement, loads of heartbreak, of course, but of course with upcoming fixtures which include India versus Australia. We've got, my gosh, Bangladesh taking on England, both teams which have beaten the Proteas. Did I have to say that?
Yeah,
I had to.
You could have just said all of the above, I think.
For statistical fairness, I had to say it, but that's where we stand right now. So where do you see that game going? Let's focus on that first. England versus Bangladesh. What a surprise victory for Bangladesh.
Are England still the favourites?
I think they are. It's their tour. Well, I'm going to say their tournament, but they are the home side after all, and they are looking very good. I mean, they beat the Proteas by 104 runs. Sorry.
What were you saying that as a?
No, I'm just like
It's
perspective, guys. We need to look back. Facts. There we go. So I think the Bangladesh-England game could actually go either way. It would be cool to see Bangladesh beat England.
Wow,
I'm not going to lie.
Don't we like this Bangladeshi side? They've got actually experience, probably more World Cup experience than a lot of the other teams in the Proteas.
Yeah.
We dig them.
Yeah, no, I mean, I quite like the fact that they're not going to be, standing back for anybody. It doesn't matter who they are, and they're certainly not going to stand back for England. Look, the fact is they've beaten every team who is at this World Cup in other ODIs.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be an unusual circumstance for them to walk out there and walk off as winners. Can they do it on the day? That's going to be a tough one.
That's the lottery of a World Cup, isn't it?
Yeah, completely. And we love it. We love the fact that a team like New Zealand, who are kind of cup specialists in this space, they seem to rise to the occasion, that they are top of the standings. Why are you with derision? She shakes her head.
Because it's not South Africa.
Yeah,
it sucks.
no, exactly. Did you see New Zealand featuring? They had great preparation coming into this, and maybe that's where South Africa fell short with our T20 preparation for the 50-over World Cup. Are they a dark horse to win the tournament?
Well, they were finalists at the last World Cup, so I'm sure they want a redemption from that. They lost to the Aussies, and no one wants to lose to the Aussies, so I'm sure they're going to come back fighting as they have in this World Cup. So it's nice to see these teams stepping up. Tournament favourites,
Australia cutting it fine against the West Indies yesterday. Man.
How much did you believe for the win?
Yeah, do you know what I mean? I wanted to see that happening, just so I could say, if they can do it, so can we.
Yeah. Well, the fact that David Warner and Steve Smith are in this World Cup squad, that would warrant them being beaten by every team in the World Cup. I'm sorry.
Okay.
That sound a bit sour.
Listen, the rulings have been made.
Every time they go out there.
Listen, the rulings have been made. Let's move on. Let's focus on
I thought that was Root. I thought they were just shouting for Root. Is it not?
That's a nice way of saying it.
Playing against an Indian side on Sunday that's looking very, very strong indeed. If you have a look at their opening bowling attack, looked devastating against us. And I'm not sure if it was like
depth in the batting.
pitch conditions. Of course, Virat Kohli and his teammates are always going to be swinging the willow quite well. But where do you see this game going?
The India-Australia game is really going to be a good game. I mean, the fact is you've got some good players. I mean, we're going to have to include the Warners and the Smiths in it. But they've got good games, good personnel on both sides of of the teams. And I mean, I just fancy India just a wee bit more than I do the Aussies. But wow, it'll be a tight one. And I think we saw it when Australia snuck home themselves as well. So it's not going to be something that they're going to go into and just believe that they'll walk away with the win. And I think it's going to be an entertaining, for a neutral, it's going to be an entertaining game.
Well, so far, all of the games have had hope. They've had a little bit of spice. We love that in a World Cup, that all bets are off. Who has impressed you the most coming into this?
Well, England. I think England they're the top ODI side. They've looking phenomenal for good reason. They've got a good mix of the seniors and youngsters. You want me to say South Africa, but unfortunately,
other than England.
Yeah,
okay, so
as a team.
What did you see him the other day?
But also, I tend to agree with you if you look at that game against us, the opening game. England just seem to be doing like World Cup-y things. It's clicking.
Like they're actually at a World Cup.
Taking catches like that on the outfield in the boundary, Ben Stokes, one-handed reverse cup and then boom, just salute. It's World Cup-y. You know what I mean? If that makes sense.
Good partners. All you need is just one good partnership. You need one player to put his hand up, one player to support him, and decision-making.
Yeah.
How are you feeling? Don't sugarcoat it. Okay, don't hold back. Say what you really want to say. I mean, look at what Pakistan have done. Look at the way the Windies are playing now. These are teams that we probably would have ruled out looking at their form. The Proteas can and will turn it around. Do you agree with me?
I just want to see someone putting up their hand in the Proteas side. I just want to see going for every run, going for every
Basically
bound.
what Kagiso Rabada was doing.
And Chris Morris, yeah, they were the only lights at the end of the tunnel. I mean, but it's just the two of them. It was just, you could see the rest, all their attitudes were like, and I'm like, what's going on? So I just want to see that, literally, that Protea fire just awakened again in them. So
So we have a yes from Katua. Definitely, we can turn it
we
around.
can,
can do
but
it.
it
We
needs to
can
happen from
do it.
inside. We can talk and talk, but they need to decide to
Yeah.
want to be.
Look, I think that they definitely want to. I don't believe that they're there to go, we're going to cruise through the next 5 or 6 games.
This is Faf is a competitive guy. He's
Yeah,
an
no, he's
athlete,
frightening
man.
when he gets competitive.
Yeah.
When he gets competitive.
And I think that that last press conference, I would have, if I was sitting in the South African change room listening to that press conference, I immediately would be doing an extra 100 push-ups because it was, there was a lot of anger in there, a lot of motivation. And I think that they're disappointed with themselves. I mean, they're not there wanting to lose. They're there wanting to do as well as they can. The Windies are coming off a loss. They wobble at the best of times.
Yeah.
So if things don't go their way, things are not going to go their way, potentially the next game as well. And so maybe, the best far-stretched, spin on it is that we're going to catch a Windies team on the back of a loss. And let's see how we take that.
That's
Yeah.
a nice
Come on.
one.
Pakistan lost 4 out of 5 in a
Come
World
on.
Cup that they won, I think, in their opening stand, but it can and it will happen.
I still believe him.
I believe,
still
man.
believe
I've
in
never
the
stopped
35.
believing.
I think it depends on this game coming on Monday. That's going to be the turnaround.
I think I need some music right now in my life.
Soothe my soul. We've loved having you guys here. The
pleasure.
Expresso Sports Edition continues.